Welcome back everyone to the channel. So today's video we're going to be going over Service A for your AMG. Right behind me I have my CLA 45 AMG 2020. Just got the 10,000 mile service done, which is the recommendation for AMGs, and that service is called the Service A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the costs. I'm going to go over exactly what was done just to give you an insight of what it's like to own an AMG, what it's like to get the 10,000 mile service done, and just so you know what it costs. So if you do buy an AMG or if you're looking to buy an AMG, you know exactly what it's like owning it and what it's going to be for the first service. All right guys, so I figured let's get on the road because I have my summer tires on, so it's not as noisy and rough as it was with my studded tires, which I never took out. Anyways, I figured before we get into the costs associated with Service A, I wanted to go over exactly what Service A is and when it's important to get it done. So typically with all AMGs, you would always have a Service A done at 10,000 miles, which is what I had done with this car. But keep in mind with my C63S, I actually had a service done, which was the break-in service at 1,000 miles. So that was a 1,000 mile service, and then every 10,000 miles, you get the service done. Some AMGs, I think the V8 AMGs are a little bit different than the 4-cylinders. So with the V8s, you do have that 1,000 mile break-in service. I had it in my 2018. So what exactly is Service A? So Service A is basically like the oil change for every 10,000 miles. But once you get 10,000 miles, the first 10,000 miles, you do Service A. Then after the second 10,000 miles, so at 20,000 miles, you do Service B. So it alternates between Service A and Service B every 10 and every 20K miles. So eventually you just keep doing the same service over and over again. Getting your service done on the correct interval is very important for all cars, but I think it's mostly important for the AMGs. But with these AMG engines, you want to make sure that the engines are perfectly cared and perfectly maintained. If it's not maintained properly, things can go wrong. And you know, with German cars, things break all the time. So with these higher performance engines, you want to make sure that you take care of it well, maintain it well, and make sure that you get Service A done and Service B done on the correct interval. So with this car, like I said, 10,000 miles, it needed the Service A. Doesn't hurt to get it done a little bit earlier like I did. You don't want these engines breaking. As long as you keep it up, maintained well, Mercedes can't come back to you and be like, hey, well, you skipped the oil changes. No wonder your car blew up. All right, so we have the service sheet here. So we're going to go over, cover up my information. Obviously, we're going to go over exactly what they did and the costs associated with each line item that they performed for the 10,000 mile service. So if we take a look, it says a customer requests a 10,000 mile service, which is Service A. Then you have the overall service, which is $154.95. Then you have the seal ring, which is $3.40. Then obviously the genuine Mercedes oil, which is going to be a lot more expensive than if you did it yourself because that's just Mercedes. And that with the solvent came to a total of, I think it was like $56.85 total for the oil and the solvent. Windshield washer fluid, which was $6, which in my opinion doesn't really need to be done because you can just buy your own at a gas station for $3. And then the oil filter element, which was $28, coming to a total of $249 with parts. Now you do have to pay tax on that. Overall, my total was $412.56 because I did have my tires changed to summer tires, so that does include that. But the total for Service A for your AMG is $154 in labor, then $94 in parts, coming to a total of $249 for Service A. So with that being said, for the costs associated for Service A, like I said, comes to about $249 total. Now, can you get something cheaper, or can you go to a shop that might do it cheaper? Yeah, you totally can. There are AMG specialist shops that might do it for a little bit cheaper than a Mercedes dealer. Also, you got to keep in mind, most dealers charge different prices. So my dealership might be cheaper than other dealers maybe in your area, or they might be more expensive than my dealer. So it's important for you to shop around your area, wherever you live, check other dealers and see how much it costs to get Service A, because you can just ask, tell them the model of your car and they'll give you an estimate of what it's going to cost. So you can definitely shop around to see if you can get a better deal than you might at your local Mercedes dealership. So as you guys saw, Service A is about $249 service. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helps you if you're looking to buy an AMG or if you already own one, just to give you insight on what it's like to own and how much the costs are associated with Service A. Once I get to Service B, I'll definitely make another video on how much that costs so I can give you guys more information. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, as there's more videos on the CLA 45 and many other cars coming very soon. That's about it for today's video. So I'll see you guys on the next video.